Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and today I would like to show you my top 21 tips and tricks in Microsoft Word. Okay, now if you want to insert random paragraphs in your document, this is how you do it. You use the rand command equal to rand, open parentheses, type in how many paragraphs you want. Let's say I want to have 2 paragraphs, and each paragraph should have, let's say, 4 lines. Close the bracket, press enter, and there you have it. You can use the same thing if you want to have, instead of English, you want to have Latin. So you can type in again, equal to lorem, open the brackets, how many paragraphs do you want? Let's say I want to have 3 paragraphs, and each paragraph should have, let's say, 4 lines. Enter, there you have it. Okay, now the second one is, if you want to create a table, you can create a table by using the plus and the minus key or the dash key. So you start by plus, and this is going to be the width of your column, and I type it plus again, equal dash dash, and let's say plus, and let's have another one, and plus. Once you're done with designing, press enter, and there you have the table. Okay, if you want to have a new cell or a new row, press the tab key in the last cell, press tab again, and you will have new rows automatically. Okay, next is find and replace white spaces. Let's say you have gone to the net, or you have a document that has unnecessary white spaces. So how do you remove these white spaces without going through each sentence manually? So basically what you do is, let me open it over here. Okay, so this is your document. You want to replace the white spaces. Go into the home tab. Within the home tab you have replace, or you can press Ctrl and H. Okay, over here what you have to do is, you can either use the keyboard, you can say Shift 6. Okay, this is called a caret, and W for white spaces, and I would like to replace this with a single space, and I can say replace all. There you go. Let me do that again using another method. Again, go into the home tab. Within the home tab you have replace, or you can press Ctrl H. Okay, now instead of this, what I want is, I can click on more and special, select white space. Okay, it gives you the same character, caret W, and over here replace with what? You can say replace with the space, and now you can say replace all, and it does it for you. Highlighting a sentence or a paragraph. If you click 3 times, okay, the whole paragraph is highlighted. Okay, if you double click, okay, only a word is highlighted. Now let's say you want to highlight a sentence. If you want to highlight a sentence, all you need to do is press the Control key, hold it down, and click with your left mouse, and the whole sentence is highlighted. Okay, if you want to highlight vertically, okay, now if you want to highlight the whole thing, you can just highlight it like this. Okay, just drag your mouse. But if you want to highlight just this column, okay, you press the Alt key, hold it down, and you can highlight vertically. Control C. Let's say I want to copy this over here, and I want to paste it. Okay, so only that part is highlighted. Creating lines using the keyboard. Okay, if you want to create a solid line, we create some space over here. Okay, let's say I want to create a solid line. All you need to do is press the dash or the minus key 3 times, press enter, and you have a solid line. If you want to create a dotted line, press the star key 3 times, enter, and then you have a dotted line. If you want to create a double line, use the equal to sign 3 times, press enter, and you have a double line. If you want to create a thick double line, use the pound key, which is Shift 3 times, press enter, and there you have it. If you want to create a zigzag line, press the Shift and tilde. Okay, that's your tilde. press enter, and now you have a zigzag line. Okay, so the next step is how to convert numbers to words. Let's say I have a number. Okay, I'm going to highlight the number, press Control, hold it down, press F9. Now type in equal to, come right after the number, / star and card text. Card text, and press the F9 button, and there you go. Okay, or press Control F9, equal to, type in the number, / star card text, and F9, and there you have it. Okay, so the next step is to use dark mode in Microsoft Word. First thing is you have to go into File, go into Account. Within Account you have Office Theme, select black, and everything will change into a black theme. Remember, this will apply across all of your Microsoft 365 products. Okay, so let me go back, and that is the way it appears. Of course, if you want to change it back, go into File again, go into Account, and I'll change it back to white. There you go. The next step is open and edit a PDF file. I'm going to open a PDF file, click on File, and I'm going to say open. Okay, I have a club file. That is the message that you will get. You're going to say okay, and it will open the file for you, and now you can just start making changes to this. And of course you can save it as a Word document. If you say save, let me go and click save, and it will show you that it's going to make it into a Word document, which is fine. But if you want to have it as a PDF, you would have to rename the file. Okay, so I'm going to say PDF, and instead of club, I'll make it club 2, and I'll say save. Okay, I already have this file. I'm going to give a different name. Okay, I'm going to say save, and there you go. This file has been saved as a PDF. Let me close the PDF file. Let me close this as well. I'm going to say close. No need to save. And access to the clipboard is my next tip. Okay, let me just remove all of this. Okay, let me just open the clipboard so you can see what's happening. So I'm going to clear all of this. As soon as you highlight a sentence or a word or a phrase, if you say copy, it goes and pastes itself into the clipboard. Okay, let me say I want to copy this as well. Okay, and of course this one too. Okay, as you copy, it keeps on pasting it into the clipboard. Now let's say I want to just come over here and I say I want to paste all of them. Okay, or let's say I want to paste this one right here. So I can just say paste, or let's say I want to paste something here. Okay, and of course if you want, you can just go ahead and delete this or any of the ones that you have copied. Okay, and then just close the clipboard. Okay, next is performing calculation. Now over here I have a small table. Okay, that's my serial number. These are all my items. That's the quantity, price, and of course I want the cost over here showing in this column. Okay, now the way this is organized is you do not get names of the rows and columns. The rows are of course numbered, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, as it is showing over here, and your columns are basically alphabets. Okay, and one cell or one box has an address. For example, this one over here, item 1, lies in B2. Okay, so you have to remember the address of a cell. Okay, of course in Excel it's much easier. Okay, so I'm going to go into the last cell, and over here I'm going to insert the formula. So I'm going to say Control F9. Okay, that opens up the field. I'm going to say equal to, so I'm going to say C2 multiplied by D2. Okay, press F9 and you have these two multiply. That's the correct cross. Let me do it for this one again. Okay, let me say I want to change the format of this field. Just right click, click on edit field, click on formula, and that's my formula. Of course I can go and change it over here, and I want to have 2 decimal places. I'm going to select this and say okay. Okay, let me go ahead and do it for this one, and this one. Okay, next what I want to do is I want to have the total of all of this over here in this cell. So again, Control F9 equal to sum, open the bracket, I'm going to say above. Close the bracket and F9, and there you have it. Okay, again, let me go ahead and change the format, 2 decimal places, and there you go. Okay, now in case your quantity changes or the price changes, let's say I'm going to say 2 and I'm going to say 4 maybe. So once you have changed this, now you can do is just update your field. Okay, that's the one I changed. Update, and it should update everything for you. There you go. Okay, now what I want over here is I want to spell this out into words. So I'm going to say Control F9 equals to E6 / star card text and F9. There you go. Okay, so my next step is sorting a list. Okay, if you want to sort a list, okay, so I have a table that has text fields and has a number field and it has some dates. So I need to I need to sort this out. I'm going to highlight this. Within the Home tab, I have the sort option. You're going to click on the sort option, and that's the window you get. And I want to sort by maybe the first column. Okay, it will automatically detect that it is a text, and then you have a choice if you want to make an ascending or a descending sort. Then I want to sort by the second column, and automatically it will detect that it's a number. Again, I'll say ascending, and finally my date column, and it detected that that's a date column, and I can say descending, and I'll say okay, and that the whole table is sorted. This one, again, I can highlight, same place, Home, and within Home you have sort. Again, it'll field 1, okay, that's fine, the whole paragraph, ascending. There you go. Same goes for this one. This one is a numbered field, and I'll say descending, and finally the date. Okay, so my next step is rewrite a sentence or a phrase. Now Microsoft Word helps you rewrite any phrase or maybe a sentence. Okay, let's say I want to rewrite this one, and right click, select rewrite suggestion. Okay, and it'll give you some options. Okay, you can select the one that you like, click on it, and automatically replace that. Okay, next you have translate a document. Okay, let's say this is the one, this is a sentence I want to translate. Highlight it, right click, and say translate. Select the language that you want to translate in. Okay, I want to translate in Urdu maybe, or maybe some other language. Okay, let's see if it has Arabic. Should be up here somewhere. Okay, that's Arabic, and I'll say insert. There you go, it'll insert it into the Word document. Next is the table of contents. So what is a table of contents? Whenever you have a long document, so you want the reader to automatically know which title or which topic is on which page. Okay, for that you'll create a table of contents which comes right after your cover page. Let me just close this. Now there are two steps. Before you create a table of contents, make sure that you come into the Home tab and you define your headings, okay, which is basically referred to as styles. Okay, what I've done over here is each one of these is a heading. Okay, so I have already selected a heading. Each new topic is a heading for me. Okay, so let me go ahead and insert the table of contents. Once you have defined the table of contents, once you have defined the headings, then you can insert your table of contents. Place your mouse or your cursor anywhere where you want to have it. Remember, it has to be after the cover page. Then you go into references. Within references, you have table of contents. Select either the first one or the second one. I'll select the second one, and there you go. So it has inserted the table of contents. Now it's easy for me to directly go to any page or any topic without just scrolling through each document. So if I want to go to this topic, find and replace, I'm going to press the control key, hold it down, and click on this topic, and automatically it'll bring me to that topic. Okay, now let me go back again, and of course if you print this out, whoever is reading your document will know where to go for each topic. Okay, let's say I made some changes, or I've changed some page numbers when I'm editing my document. How do I reflect that over here? Let's say I go ahead and change this to, let's say this one over here. This should not be a heading. I just want to make it as a normal text. Okay, and you can just say, oops, sorry. So this one I'm going to say automatically type paragraphs in MS Word. Okay. So how do I reflect it over here? So all you need to do is just click anywhere in your table of contents, click on update table, and update the entire table. What this will do is it'll update your topics, and it'll also update your page numbers if you have made some changes to your page numbers. Okay, so let's go on to the next step. Using citations and bibliography. Now this is useful if you're doing some research work, or you want to give references to your documents or anything that you're writing in your research. So go to the references tab. Okay, I'm going to type in any paragraph. Let's say I'm going to randomly, I just need 3. Okay, so let's say I want to have a reference right over here, for example. Click on references, and once you click on references, the first thing you need to do is you need to insert your references in manage sources. Click on manage sources, and if you do not have any references in your document, what you need to do first is create all your references. Okay, I'm going to create a new reference, and let's say this reference is from a journal article. And I'm going to just say, I'll just type in my name. Okay. Now let's say I've created all my sources, and of course I'm going to use them. Once you've created, you have to, just copy them over here onto the right side. I'm just going to go ahead and copy all of these. And now these are available for my current document. I'm going to say close. And now I'm going to say insert citation. Now all of these that I've typed in are available, and I'm going to say select this one over here, and I'm going to insert a reference over here, maybe one over here. Okay, and once you've done this, you can go ahead and create a list of references. Oh, of course, before you do that, you need to select your style. Okay, APA is the default, and of course you can go ahead and change anytime you want, and the document will automatically, dynamically change the style of referencing. Okay, I'm going to go back to APA, and once you have done this, if you want a list, so if you want the bibliography, you can click on bibliography, and you can just click on this one or this one. Okay, if you want a list of references, you can select this one. There you go. It'll automatically create the list of references for you. Okay. Next step is Format Painter, and this is useful. Let's say I have applied some formatting to this sentence, and I want to use the same thing for this sentence over here. So I'm going to say is I'm just going to click into this anywhere in the sentence. Click on the Home tab. I have something called Format Painter. Click on Format Painter. So whatever formatting you have used over here, just go ahead and paste it in this sentence over here, for example. Okay. Let's say I want to use the same thing for this last word over here. So I can click here on Test. Click on the Format brush, and I'm just going to paint it over the word that I want. Okay. This one over here, I'm just going to make one from scratch. I'm going to say, okay, use this. This one maybe. Click on the font, increase it, make it italic, and underline. Okay, underline. Now I want to use this one for maybe, here we go. So I'm going to click here, click on Format Painter, and I'm going to highlight the first three words. Let go, and there you go, you have it again. Okay, so this will save you a little time. Okay. The next step is create popular symbols. Okay, how do you write copyright? Open parentheses or brackets, C, and close it, and automatically you have the copyright symbol. Same goes for trademark. TM, registered, open the bracket, and just say R, close the bracket, there you go. And you might also use, for example, when you're typing, first one in ST. As soon as you press space, you automatically have ST becoming a superscript. Second, ND, press a space, and automatically you have the ND coming as a superscript, so on and so forth. Now, in case you decide that you do not want ST to be a superscript, all you need to do is highlight. And see this one over here, font. See that toggle button? Now, if you don't have it, if you have an older version of Microsoft Word, you might not have it over here. So just go into the font sub-menu, and you will have special effects, and just select this one if you want to turn it off. Okay. Same goes for all these two. Create a numbered or a bullet list. If you want to create a numbered list using the keyboard, I'm going to say star and space, and there you go. Okay, my list, for example. Press enter, and then you have some more. Okay, press enter again. What about numbers? Press 1, dot, and space or tab, and then you have your list. Okay. Okay, changing the sentence is my next step. Change the sentence case. Okay, this is again very useful. All you need to do is just highlight a sentence, and let's say I want to change the sentence case. And the way you do that is if you click on the Home tab, within the Home tab you have this over here, sentence case. If you want to make all of these as lowercase, so everything will become lowercase. Let's say I want to make them uppercase. Everything is uppercase now. Capitalize each word. So the first one will be first word will be capitalized of the sentence. Or you want to have the opposite. You want the first word to be small letters and the rest to be capital letters. There you go. Okay, I'm going to change it back to sentence case. And I have the last one, which is Arabic phrases. If you're using Arabic phrases, this is how you do it. These are all of them. Let me just minimize this so you can see it clearly. Okay, so FDFA is for Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So the way you do that is FDFA, and then you press Alt X. Okay, press the Alt key, hold it down, press X. Okay, let's say I want Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, so I'm going to say FD. Again, press the Alt key, hold it down, and press X. Okay, and these are the rest. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you for watching the video. I hope this was useful, and I will see you in the next video.